In this video, I'm going to tell you how I would spend $500 on marketing. If I woke up tomorrow and had to market my business with only $500, here's exactly how I would do it. And nope, I wouldn't waste it on random boosted Facebook ads, throwing it all in one ad campaign and then hoping for the best. The key here is to focus on the basics first, because without a strong foundation, no amount of ad spend is going to save you. So step one, get the foundation right. First of all, I would really outline my offer. I would make it crystal clear so there's no confusion. If someone lands on my landing page or my website, they should know within seconds who I help, what I do, what I offer, and why it matters to them. And that really means having a clear, professional looking landing page or a simple website. So you have to have your offer, you have to have a quick headline, but it needs to be very streamlined, very obvious. And your landing page or your website, it doesn't need to be fancy. You can use something like Canva's free website builder, or you can use Squarespace. Squarespace is a super low cost, affordable option to build a website, to host a website. I use it myself. It's a simple drag and drop, and you can create really nice looking landing pages and an overall website. What really matters is that your landing page, your website, or the final destination, really where you want to direct your potential clients to, looks trustworthy. It's super easy to navigate. And this one is a really big one. It's mobile optimized. I see so many pages that are still not mobile optimized in 2025, when we all know the majority of people are on their phone. Also, you need to include clear next steps of what you want people to take. So whether that's booking a call, joining your email list, or making a purchase. And then step two, choose one main platform. Next, I would focus on one main platform where I know my audience hangs out. So if you're targeting people who are 40 and above and they're living locally in your community, I would probably turn to Facebook. Facebook groups, Facebook, that's a good place to start. If your audience is a bit younger, they're into trends, and you're really great at video content and you love video content, then I would go to TikTok. If you're focusing more on B2B and you are more in the educational space or trying to sell a service, again, for like a B2B client, then I will probably choose LinkedIn. The goal here is really to focus, to laser focus. You're going to get way more traction when you show up consistently on just one platform, really owning this one platform, understanding this one platform, rather than posting inconsistently on like 5 different platforms. And as a quick side note, because I get this a lot when I tell people to just focus on one platform, I'm not saying to neglect all the other platforms, but if you really want to start to build something, if you really want to start building your personal brand or your business in general, focusing on one platform, understanding that platform, and then spreading into other platforms is the best approach. Because otherwise, especially if you're working alone, you're spreading yourself way too thin. Now, if you have a team, that's a different conversation, but the majority of people who view my videos here and the people that I help, they're solo business owners, or maybe they have a virtual assistant, but they are the main person in the role. And then step number 3, create content that converts. At this point, I still haven't touched my ad budget, but instead I'm focusing on building trust on my chosen social media channel. And now I would create a handful of high quality pieces of content, a mixture of educational, inspiring, behind the scenes, something about myself. Here and there I would throw in a trend, but ultimately you want to post depending on the channel. So if you're on TikTok, focus more on videos. If you say you're on YouTube, or if you're on Facebook or on LinkedIn, you can also throw in graphics, you can show photos, but you ultimately want to tell your audience, I understand your problem and I have a solution for it. I would also make sure that each post has a call to action, so you can use something simple. Click the link to learn more, or book your free consultation today, or follow for more tips, or save this post for easy access. And then step number 4, put spend behind what's working. And this is the part that most people get wrong. Most people create an ad campaign and they spend all their money on one ad and they don't really know what creative is working. That is the greatest way to burn through your money and see 0 results. My approach focus on posting organic content first, give it a chance to grow online so you can see what resonates and what doesn't resonate, and then take the post that performs best online and turn that into an ad. It will save you a lot of the guesswork. And then I will take $150, $200 on my budget and put that behind my best performing ad. And I will probably choose the platform Meta. I will choose the Metaverse because it caters to Facebook, it caters to Instagram. It is a very low cost platform compared to other platforms. When we think about LinkedIn, LinkedIn is more expensive. And when we think about TikTok, on TikTok, you need to have really great video skills when you run ads because you want it to make look it fits in the platform, yet you still need a strong hook, and video ads or video content is still not everyone's expertise. That's why I would choose Facebook. It's very easy to set up, it's very easy to control, and Facebook ads tend to do well even on a smaller budget. So I would start with 150, see where it goes me, and then I would increase it to my $500, so the rest of the budget I've left I would put into what is performing. Doing the staggered approach really helps you to eliminate the guesswork because I'm putting money into something that my audience or the online community already likes. And then step number 5, you want to track everything. Lastly, make sure you track your results because data will tell you what's working. Even if you just spend $500, and I say just because $500 is not that much, but you still want to understand how many people have seen my content, how many clicks did this ad receive, what is the cost per click, and if you are collecting leads, you want to know what is the cost per lead, how many leads did you receive, and even did someone convert from that. And the data will really help you to make smarter decisions. So what's working, what ad should I turn off, which ad should I feed more money to. So to really sum it up, again, $500 isn't a lot when it comes to marketing, but it's enough to start seeing results. But again, you have to make sure that you nail your offer, you pick one platform, you create content that connects with your audience, and you only put money behind what's already working. And that's how you stretch a small budget into real results. And if you have questions about Facebook ads or about how should I test my creatives online, how do I set up an ad in the first place, or what platform I would recommend for your business, you can always reach out to me at nina@thesocialwisdom.com. Send me an email. You can slide into my DMs at The Social Wisdom, and we can get the conversation started from there. And this is also the end of another episode of the Content Marketing Cheat Sheet podcast. I'm so glad you tuned in today, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Until then, goodbye, or how we say in Germany, auf Wiedersehen.